Hi, friend. Welcome to today's marketing session. We are going to dive all into what a social media funnel is. So, before I officially get started, feel free to hop in, say hello, don't be shy, and let me know, do you currently have a social media funnel happening? And if you don't know what that is, it's okay too. That's why I'm doing this today. So, welcome. If you are brand new to the page and we haven't met yet, my name is Ginna Tassinelli. I'm also the owner and founder of Stylishly Branding, which is a division of our social media marketing agency. And I personally am passionate about supporting female entrepreneurs in developing your personal brand, elevating your personal brand and your visibility so that you can show up on social media, connect with the right people, and scale your business without the overwhelm. Okay, so that's who I am. And again, if you're brand new, I want to welcome you. If you haven't gotten into my free community yet, where I do deep dive trainings on Mondays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern time, make sure to say the word group down below. That way I send you an invite via Messenger. So, funnels. I'm sure that you hear this word all the time, right? It feels sometimes like it's overused. And one thing that myself working with entrepreneurs one-on-one, and even with my own business when I first started a little over a decade ago, the word funnels wasn't so prominent back then. But as the years went on, and as our agency started to work more with done-for-you services and building out funnels and lead generation, it became quite clear that it is something that's necessary in everyone's business. But I do think that there is a misconception that funnels are just a digital thing, meaning online through a website, and they actually aren't. Did you know that being in line at, let's say, Best Buy, I'm going to use that as an example because I was just there not long ago. You ever notice the extra fun little gadgets that you find at the checkout? That's their sales funnel. So a sales funnel does not have to be, like I said, something that's actually digital and online. So if you have a website, or if you don't have a website and you're thinking, I can't have a sales funnel because I don't have a website, you absolutely can. And having a strategy for a funnel on social media, specifically on this platform, is so powerful because you can do it without even spending any money on ads. Now, I will say I'm a huge believer in paid traffic, and if you want to spend less time working within the platform so that you have more time to work with your clients and serve them and do your fun things in your life and family, then absolutely, you definitely should incorporate a paid traffic strategy to anything that you do. But what I'm going to talk to you about today is doing it in a way that where you don't actually need to actually invest in paid traffic in order to do so. So this is going to be a very basic training. I am going to do a more deep dive one this coming Monday inside of the free group. So make sure to say the word group so you get in there. All right, so let's talk about essentially what is a funnel. So if you're not sure, because I know for many, especially brand new online businesses, maybe you have had to take your business online because of the pandemic, right? I've actually met with quite a few ladies this week that have had to do that, and from various industries, from doctors to even a pharmacist. Okay, so and they're pivoting. It's not that they're completely out of what they currently do. They are just pivoting and adding other services to what they do to recoup, and they have just found, something else that they're passionate about that they can use their unique skills in. But it's happening digitally. It's going to happen virtually. It's going to happen with social media. So what's a funnel? All right, so essentially a funnel is a way that you capture your user or your audience, your ideal audience, your perfect ideal client's interest, and you move them through stages where you are nurturing them, getting them closer to buying from you, whether that's buying a product, a program, maybe it's a coaching program, maybe it's a one-on-one type of thing, or a membership into something. It doesn't matter what it is. Maybe it's just getting on a call. It could even literally be giving them a free consultation call. You need to have a funnel for those stages that happen before they get to that point where they're going to say yes to something, right? So that is a funnel. Now, when you use this platform and Instagram, for example, to incorporate a paid traffic strategy to that funnel, you definitely can scale that funnel and your results happen much faster. Now, I will say there is some testing sometimes involved, especially if you've never done ads. And this is not something that I would encourage you to do on your own. Find an expert to help you or learn how to do it. I can help you with that. But you definitely can scale that funnel pretty quickly and move people through those stages of your funnel. And the typical stages, and they can be called different things, but typically there is the awareness stage. That's where people start to become aware of you. They don't know who you are yet. So you can't go straight to selling them something, right? You need to nurture them. They need to get to know you, to like you, and to trust you. So once they become aware of you, then you move them into a consideration stage where now they know a little bit about you, but now you're pushing them over a little bit to maybe sign up for something. Maybe you have a free checklist, a free resource, a free webinar, a masterclass, something like that. And then from there, you start to make offers to them. Or maybe you move them to a call, and on the call you make offers, which I find highly effective. So that is essentially what a funnel does. But what does a funnel look like when you're using this platform? Okay, so that's what we're going to get into. If you have any questions while I'm going through this, please drop them below. Even if you're watching this on the replay, I always come back and I answer everyone's questions. Okay, so on this platform, a funnel is going to be designed to capture their interest, your user's interest, your audience's interest, which is what I just mentioned as a regular funnel a few moments ago. And how you do that is you do that through different content. So your content is going to appeal to your audience in different stages of that funnel. So for example, I'm going to give you a don't. If typically your content is posting about a product and why they should buy the product, you have already skipped the awareness and consideration stage. So there may be people that see that piece of content and don't even know who you are yet. And you're going to steer them away from you because right away, and I'm saying if this is mainly all of your content is pushing a product, and you're doing it in that way where you're promoting the product, you're promoting a sale, promoting a discount, that sort of thing, then you're not nurturing them and you're not catching people in every different stage of your funnel. So you want to make sure that when you are posting on social media, your messaging is relevant to different stages. So to the awareness stage, to the consideration stage, to the conversion stage, to the retention stage, okay? And that essentially is your funnel on social media. And so you do that through your content. Organic posts is how you're going to be doing this. Now you can definitely elevate the effectiveness of those posts when you add paid traffic, because then you're able to highly target those pieces of content and move people faster through those different stages of your social media marketing funnel. Okay. All right. So there are 4 stages that I want to get into, and I kind of touched on them, but just to give you more details on each stage. So when people are becoming aware of you, okay, and there could be 4 to 5 stages, but I'm going to talk mainly about 4 stages. So when people are becoming aware of you, that's the awareness stage. And, you know, there's other names for it, but essentially that's the awareness stage. And that's where they discover you. That's the first time that they became aware of you and your product. Okay. So that type of content that you want to place for the awareness stage should be something like an inspirational quote. It could be, you know, a testimonial. It could be a story about you. Nothing that is a hard sale. Typically, the best way to grab people's attention, to make them aware of you in this stage, is by using an inspirational quote, a meme, something that's funny, something that's entertaining. Those types of content work really well. Okay. The next one, so this is the consideration stage. So now that they're aware of you, you now want them to be interested in your product. Okay. And this is where they may consider to purchase your product, but they're not there yet. So some great pieces of content for this are going to be a Facebook Live. Maybe it's you want to send them a free checklist, some tips, a tutorial on how to do something. Maybe you want to offer a free virtual makeover. That would be something where they would start to consider to working with you. Then once they have considered, they've grabbed that piece of content, okay, or that freebie or that free consultation. Now you have gotten them closer to the purchase stage. And now it's time for them to make a decision. Okay. And that's where you start to promote your offers. You can do discount codes, things like that. Now not the final stage, you can have more stages, but I typically go through 4 stages, is retaining them as a client or continuing to nurture them. Maybe they haven't actually become a client yet, but you don't want to forget about them, right? You want to stay in front of them. You want to keep talking to them. And that's the retention stage. And this is great it's a great place for people to start referring you as well. They've gotten to know you. They've already started to consume a lot of your content. Maybe they've already gotten on a call with you and they just haven't purchased yet. And that's okay. Not everybody is always ready to purchase. I've had clients now that took like 2 years for them to actually finally say yes to me. And that's okay. I didn't forget about them. I just also didn't consume my time on just them, right? So this is also a cyclical process. So when you're putting content out there and creating this kind of invisible funnel using your social media, you want to put content out there that is in each of these stages. So what works really well is if you think of these stages as 4 stages, or maybe you have, you know, more stages, each day of the week, it should be your content should be focused on one of those stages, not the same one every day. You just rotate them. Just make a pattern out of it. One day it's going to be the awareness stage. Another day it's going to be the consideration stage. Another day it's going to be the conversion or purchase stage. The 4th day it's going to be retention. And then you just start it back over again. That way, people that are coming to your profile, to your business page, to your Instagram, you're catching people at all different parts of those stages, not just focusing on one. And so that essentially creates a social media funnel for you. So if you would like to know more about how to create these stages and this content specifically for you in these stages, I would love to hop on a call with you. I offer a complimentary 30-minute social media and brand amplifier call, and I will give you personalized tips on how you can optimize your social media marketing so that you can create your own social media funnel and be very clear and focused and intentional on each of those stages of your funnel and how they can align with your ideal client. So just say the word #splash down below, and I will send you a message and we will coordinate that. And again, if you guys have any questions, drop them down below. If you want a more in-depth training on this, don't miss out. That's going to happen this coming Monday inside of my free community. Just say the word group and I will send you the invite to that. All right. Have a great rest of the week and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.